Hello, it's Friday again. Which means we are about to get stuck in immediately. We only have a week left until Halloween, and we have to have our house ready for decorating by then. So we gotta get right into it. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna miss out on my usual blathering. I was playing around with some of my videos I managed to record with two soundtracks. One for game sounds, one for my mic recording. And I was panicking at first because it didn't seem like I could change the tracks separately in the same file. When I moved them over to my editor, I use DaVinci Resolve. I was freaking out for a little bit until I realized if you double click on the track, there's like a little bit to the right, the left, there's a bit to the left where it's like, this is your video, this is your audio. If you double click on a bit there, it lets you change the audio for the individual tracks, but it wasn't intuitive to find. But I figured it out. So another thing sorted. I probably didn't have to smack those off because I will have to put some wall around here, but we need to knock down this chimney. Hang on. Yeah. So, brick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I haven't talked about this yet. I don't know if anybody's been watching Critical Role Campaign 4. We've now been introduced to all the characters. I was trying to avoid any spoilers for it up until the episode came out. And I'm intrigued by everyone so far. You know, the new players, I really enjoy their characters. Some of them I'm waiting to see how I feel about them a bit more later on. Because, like, for example, Liam's character, because he was, like, you know, very sad and stoic over his brother's death. Spoilers. Spoiler warning. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this, and if you plan to watch it, be warned, I'm going to be talking spoilers in this episode. Yeah, his character being all stoic and stuff, I feel like we haven't found much out about him yet. Other than he seems to have some kind of crazy family tree. Beautiful walls. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna waste money. There we go. So we will have to put the walls up a little bit there. But yeah, we've like now maximized our potential fun gardening space. And also maximized our room heights. We're just watching our money go down, down, down. This is not too bad. Sometimes bricks can get expensive. I remember I was looking at red bricks because we've got an old well at the back of the house that's just, you know, cement, and I'm thinking it'd be cute to build around that cement with some cute red bricks. But they were like 4 to 6 quid per brick, and I was like, why? No reason for bricks to be that expensive. might have to sleep again just so we've got more light to see by. But let's... I want you to come this way, not that way. This way. Come towards me. There we go. Excellent. Let's put that there. There we go. Yeah. I hope that you're having a chill weekend ahead of you. That your week was nice and relaxing. And I can't remember, I already asked, you know, if you got a little treat. Because this is the perfect time right now to get... we're gonna have to open this floor up a little bit more. It's the perfect time to get little snack-sized chocolate bars. Perfect to go with your coffee. Because they're making all those, like, Halloween candy bags. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. So I've got a box full of those just for when I need a little sugar hit during the day. Have a dead plant. Go. We're gonna figure out something to do with the rest of this stuff later. Let's finish construction that we need to do out here first. Release them. Get all these little nooks and crannies. Yeah, I don't know what other, speaking of like Critical Role in its 4th campaign, what kind of other D&D podcasts anybody here listens to. If you've got any good recommendations, let me know. I'm trying to catch up on the backlog of Legends of Adventurous campaigns. They're just also very funny. So it's kind of been my go-to sleep podcast. Going between their Uprooted campaign and their Once Upon a Witchlight. Gonna have to break down the rest of that chimney from the outside. Now you might be thinking, did you just make that brick one too high? Yes I did, and it wasn't by mistake. I was thinking we have one brick high going around and then put the like a fence on top of that. I'm thinking, just so it's not just flat roof with a fence slapped on top. Yeah. We're not going to mention how awkward these stairs are to get up. Because it's good enough. That's all a girl can ask for. I don't know, we could flatten out the landing and bring the steps up here. We've got the space for it. You know what, we should aim for perfection right off the bat. Let's see, down. There. There. And then stairs. We'll just bind like this and then we'll copy along. Oh, we gotta... Hang on. Break some of this down first. Break all of this down right now, just so we've got plenty of room for the stairs. There we go. Just gotta fill in a little gap here. Perfect. So we just gotta build up a little bit of a cover for where the door is coming out, just so we don't have rain pouring down through our house. How high do we need that to be? That looks good. 2.6 is how high we had to make our pillars. And stairs. But going up the way it's 2 meters high. That's fine. We're not gonna have many people over. We're probably over 2 meters high. This is short kings, queens, and non-binary beings' house. Can you come over this way? Or just be like that, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring out a little bit. Because the door needs to be able to swing in. Or, well, no, I'll have to swing out. Just for safety's sake, I think. Up. Up. Oh, one more. Up. Yeah, I really hope we can get most of this looking a good bit finished, so that for next week's video we are just making it look cool for Halloween. Da, da, da. Do, do. Yeah, I'm looking forward for after Halloween to getting into some games that I've saved for playing during cozy weather, during stormy weather, whatever we have. I really want to play the Date Everything game, so I think once Alice is done, that's what I'm gonna do next. Yeah. And I'm always gonna be looking for more short games that I can do just randomly in the middle of the week, so if anybody has like little suggestions, let me know. Let's try there. I don't know if that's totally in line, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, we also need to see what we can do in the way of banisters. Let's see if these are in line. Almost. Yeah, break this out. Done. Me. I got my feet all tucked up under me because it's getting real cold. Even with my my thick winter socks, my feet are super cold. Now let's see, door. Might have to consider getting a little hot water bottle put under my feet. What am I looking at? Just looking at everything that isn't doors. Let's just go standard door. Wish we had more interesting door shapes, like doors that could fit into that sort of shape. What do we think? What do we want to put up here? Do we want to do that? Like this. Just so you feel welcome to come in and out. No, I want a darker outside around. Try and match what doors we did downstairs. Is this going to open out the way? I think if the hinges are facing towards us, that's the way it's going to open. Oh, it just fits there. We might have to build a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. That's what I want. I might put a few windows in here as well, just so like light comes down through the stairwell. I don't want to get rid of that this little bit right here. Yeah. Perfect. We just need to build a little something there. What we good? Oh, I just want to see what railing options there are. See, for this is put just wood paneling with a bit in between. We haven't given ourselves that kind of space going up. But I could make this... Oh, yeah, we can make this a little bit narrower. Let me see. Click, click. And then hit R. Change style. Nope. Put down. Okay. We have a duplicate selected. There we go. Change style. Edit. Nope. Edit. Change size. Bring this in just one. That doesn't seem like one brick width. But we can try. If I go here and go here. Like, do we want this wall to go continuously up? How do you get that as well? Hang on, let me go look in the store again. What's in, if we go building, architectural elements. Oh, there we go. That's what we're needing. Let's grab that. How do we want to go about this? You know, I think we want to build this pillar up a little bit first so that it's waist high. leave that a second. Hang on. Do this. Do this. Alright, how high is that before it goes stop? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's make this about 3 high. 1, 2, 3. And then the one on top will be a slanty one going up the way. Which means I have to go out there. We're gonna have to fill that in. On top. Let me see. Go tab, go this, go by. Can I rotate this a different way? Okay. It's close. Ooh, no, that's looking a little long. I don't mind there being a little bit of difference between the steps. Can you wedge in between here? What am I doing? I can just... No time to hesitate. We have to, oh, does that sell? No, hang on. Flipper tool, R, sell, sell, sell. Okay. And then if I go here, click, click, click. And then if I go here, there we go. Okay. Let's keep stepping this up. Now we might have to start it going, turning on itself again from here. I'm gonna have that be flat and then it go up at the angle again. here. There. And then... oh, God. There we go. Okay, so... I have to make this wall a little bit higher. I just want you to take this tiny single one. Wait, R. There we go. Precision hit. Bye. Okay, I really gotta move my legs. Ah. Really needed this chill game and this chill music to soothe my soul. So nice. Let's see. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. One more up there, and then no, tab by. Okay, man. There we go. Okay. Can we put one more up on there? Yes. That shows how weird our stairs is, but that's fine. I don't need our house to be completely perfect. I'm quite fine with it being a little bit weird. Speaking of, you know we gotta get this. Oh, it's tiny. Maybe it can be resized. Let me see. Okay. Is there like a ladder? If I go... ladder? Just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, whoa. Okay, so back again to weird building stuff. Resizables. Yeah. I wonder what's up with this cube. I guess just we want a cube of different sizes. Oh, ceiling light. Ceiling lessons. I don't know. Maybe not for this house, maybe for another house. I need you to flip over, mate. Okay, let me see if I grab this. If I Like, give it something to go off of. I do this. I go tab. I think we might be hard to find a piece of glass that fits there, though. Let's see. Windows. How many orange panes? Kinda. Let me try that. Yeah, slight issue. Okay, let's sell that. Let's get a roof on this bad boy. I think I want to maybe make it just one. Oh, do I want to make it one higher? Oh, I know what I'm doing, don't worry. I need to get closer. There we go. Yeah, I just want to think, am I going to feel claustrophobic coming up and the ceiling is right there, you know? Or is it... I think it'll be fine once we add some windows in around it. Okay, I think we do one block up and make that the ceiling. So if I click here, to there, to here, and whoomp, there we go. There we go. Not mad about that. We put some fun windows in. Bye for now, ladder. Okay, this is really fun. I need to come out here and consider how we want the outside of our house to be looking. That's where the most important Halloween decorations are going. So I don't like this blue going up into white. I want something that's gonna feel like it goes with the cobblestones and the warm wood fencing. So let's see, tab. Finishes. Just gotta see in case we want to use anything brick-like for walls. Marble's a bit much. Could really warm it up. And then, I think if I go in here, not that, but there were, I was sure that I saw like wood paneling in here. I'll go to decorative. Not quite. Sauna floors, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Ooh. It's a hard choice. We could do like some marble foundation stuff and then do something on top of that. I think that might be interesting. That's too busy. It might feel very Minecraft house, but I don't know if I'm really mad about that. Let's give it a try. Let's replace this blue wood bottom. And then we consider maybe either a darker wood or a stony top. Oh, we should really figure out our door situation here and build around it. Okay, let me just... Doors. Big doors. Grand entry. Oh, it's a little too... It's a little bit too much. Let's see. I'm not against that, but let me just see what variety we have with these. Because I really did enjoy that door. It was a nice door we didn't get to use. It definitely says I'm a lot of fun. I kind of like this too. There's something here that's like... reminds me of my childhood a little bit. Kind of a 90s vibe. Darker on the outside and then warmer on the inside. Yeah, orangey more. The deeper reds was for our other place. Hang on, I want to change this to one of the warmer colors. That Brazilian cherry, it's too good to miss. Brighten up a little bit. Ooh, I don't like the silver handle on that. It's just... Put this more centralized. That looks pretty centralized. And if I want, I could put windows either side of it. Really make this an interesting entrance. Little windows. So we have this interesting. Because we could put these either side of it. 3x6, 3x7, 3x8. Let's see. Let me put that up a little bit. Okay, maybe need to build the walls up first and then we can put windows in. Not like that. Like that. Like that. Click, click. I don't know if I actually set my timer. I did not. But then again, I think this one might be a little bit of a long one anyway. Just so we make sure we get plenty done. But I'll quickly go check how long it's been recording for. Bear with me. Alright, it's already been 40 minutes. So what do I want to set my timer to? could set it for another 40 minutes. This might be like a nice hour 20 video. Just so we got plenty of time. And then who knows, maybe the Halloween decoration one might be even like a super episode. More for, you know, me than any of you guys. Let's see, do we want this one away on each side? Something about that's giving farmstead. Let's see. Can look. Hear that? Must be people outside. I could be the neighbors walking their dog that my dogs are reacting to, or it could be people coming home. It's only 4 o'clock, so it shouldn't be, you know, the office workers of my house making their way back yet. Hang on a second, I wanna look at this. Can make the outline of our door kind of look like a house. Like, it's good advertising. Like, actually, I was kidding, but, you know... Ooh, no. Ooh. Not that. Okay, and then... I'm gonna have to put those walls back, aren't I? Okay, then go flipper, and then go... duplicate you, and then... see what happens if I go in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to go... Wait, is that got a handle on this side? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to sell that. Because I'm a foolish fool and will be doing foolish things. That's why these episodes gotta be long. Okay, so I get one this side, one this side. Okay, let's do it from inside. I think also our door needs to be flipped around. Let me see if I go flipper and then I go change door style. I think I also need to stop this from being green. There we go. Normal. And no, not that. This. Let's go e-close and then open. Okay, and then close, and then let me just test this one first. Yeah, so it's too big, so tab, get the smaller one. Buy. And then mirroring one. Buy. That's so very funny. Flipper tool. Copy style. Why is that still showing some white? Okay, so let's handle space. can't I get that? That's pretty close. That definitely says that, you know, I build houses. Do I want to see if there's some narrow windows I can put in the sides? Let's see. Filter. Room mood styles. No. 3x3 window. Is there like any 2 by windows? Or are they all 3? 4, 4, 4, 3. By 4. Let's see. Let's try a 3x8. Because we could put it right on the door. Oh no, that creates an unfortunate gap. Someone's definitely upset. Once I get this wall, I'm gonna go close that door. Be right back. Oh. Just turned around, looked at my door. It's already shut. Someone's just that borky. Let me go flip a tool. Try this again. Where I go to copy style, paste style. Because that's really gonna bother me. How do I get that to be that? There we go. Now, let's do this. Try and do more of this. Really gotta finish up the outside of this house. I don't know what she's so upset about. You know, it could even be my dad's just getting up from having his nap. I'm gonna go check. Oh, my old man back doesn't love me getting up and down like this. I didn't realize that my dogs were just standing outside my door barking to get into my bit. So they could look outside the window, I guess? So, my guess is maybe my dad's gonna have to go talk to the neighbors. That's why they're so riled up. Should really fill that in. Fill in all the window gaps and see where new windows shall go. When you move this fireplace somewhere else. This is perfectly normal. We'll see about my idea to... Dogs launching themselves from the sofa. We'll see about my idea to put a door here that leads out to the garden. because we really need to open this place up. It might be nice if we could take this whole gazebo and move it into that corner. You know? I also think this gazebo was maybe a bit extreme. Like, you're in a walled-off garden, and the fun of a gazebo is that you can see all around you. So we could get rid of the gazebo and maybe make like a little raised patio instead. Yeah, got me on my mic. Yeah, I think that sounds good. You know I said I wanted to try and stick to parents' ideals as much as possible, but I think this really has to go. Oh my goodness, look at this. So much space. No more wiggling around trying to figure it out. Okay, while I'm here. Yep. There's absolutely nothing outside that she's barking at. Are you upset over nothing? You delusional? You are, and you know it. Oh, we should trade in some of our points. You guys are all going to be hearing those tippy-tappy, tippy-tap-toes. Yeah, you want to sit down and take a nap? I swear to God. Every other day except when I'm recording, my dog is like, I gotta sleep for 16 hours a day. It's only when I'm recording that suddenly she's all up and about. Like I say, it's like, on days when I'm not recording, I'll have something usually on the TV, and they'll happily listen to someone drone on. What was I doing? Perks. My goodness. Keep demolishing. Quick and strong, precise. Let's go quick and strong. Already come more strong than brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, sure, twice as fast. And we've unlocked all these brick by brick. Aiming at the brick you're currently building will make the process faster. Okay. Is that all our perks used? Alright. Chimney is entirely demolished. Love that. Gonna get more of this. Surface finish. We should also take it like around the house with us, so I'm gonna go back and forth. Also make sure to buy more before we're entirely out. I was thinking of putting some wood around here to line the garage, so I'm not putting the marble all the way in there. Doop. Fine. I'm gonna put this down here. And I'm gonna go see if I can get my girls settled. I'm gonna pause my timer because none of this counts towards the full video time. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you've heard, but it's the end of the world. Like, all my dogs were doing were taking a nap with my dad, and now, you know, it's like they should be able to continue a nap without him. Just because he's gone off somewhere for a gossip, honestly. Don't make me move the staircase to have to put this in. Really think I need the ability to crouch. I'm sure there was the ability to crouch in the first game, but I was playing that on Switch. PC controls are different. Might have to check that out later. Oh. Boop. I see you. There you go. Did I bring that box bound here? Yes. There we go. Oh, we're running the last bit, so hang on, let me just flip a tool. Oh, that only duplicates more empty box. Oh wait, hang on. Hold to open and store. Buy another box. Or two, just to make sure we get all running there in the house. Dang it, mother's roses. All of you move over to the grass for now. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with you. Do you think it would be considered messing with our mother's roses if we... Hang on, I realize I'm talking into the side of my microphone. If we dyed them a spooky color during Halloween, like we could make them black or red or purple. Let me see if you can edit them. If I do this and I go change style. Ooh, yeah. That'll be interesting. But it's not for right now. Right now we gotta focus. I already reset my timer. I'm losing track of reality. I have so many doggy interruptions. Yeah, I really did pick the right format for me, huh? Sharing my love of video games through video instead of writing like a video game review blog or something. If I was doing that, you wouldn't hear any dogs barking. But I really wanted to make videos. Alright, gonna sell all this around the back here. Tool. Sell, 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 sell. Sell. Don't need none of that. We might change the style of this a little bit. Oh yeah, there were pillars I could have used around the front that had like these little bits on them. But who knows, I might change these because I like this little cobblestone ones. Right. Build. Well, we might not need this back door here and this bit here if I do like a side entrance. You know? Hang on, let me look at this. What we got going here? Okay, I was just wondering if there was like enough space to go like through the stairs and out there. Is that meant to be kind of like a busted step of our parents' house? Because I don't think I ever accidentally changed that, but I might have. But yeah, I'm just like, do we need that? I don't know. I think maybe in the back here I can put something like, you know, a growing garden for herbs or a greenhouse or something, and we tear this down. I think that sounds good. Let's see how much quicker building this goes now. Like, our interior is probably not going to be great for Halloween decorating, but our exterior will be flawless. I say with so much of this still. Needing to go. You gotta mow the grass out here and move the path. Smash. Smash. It's nice to have this freedom with building. And then once Halloween is done with, we're gonna get back in with some of the storytelling bits, you know, go and answer some emails, do some jobs. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Oh, that like, you know, blip 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 sound as you go around. I was thinking it reminded me of something. It's making me think of, you know, Stardew Valley. When you're gathering up things, it makes that little noise. Or at least a similar noise. I can't wait for Haunted Chocolatier. If that ever comes out, you know I'll be playing it on here. That click, click, clickety, click. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I had considered stuff like editing these videos down, and just skipping over some stuff, but again, I like the idea of, you know, not having anything missed. Gotta move this for a little bit just so I can get in here. And also it would take a lot more time for me to edit, and I'm like, I really need to have a balance between making these videos that I really want to make and have a lot of enjoyment doing, and like, you know, doing actual practical work. I got a lot of courses I need to finish. I got comics I want to try and make. Yeah, this bit bigger. There we go. So yeah, it's just a lot quicker for me to make them this way. Plus, like, that's what I enjoy. I don't love when I'm... It depends, like, if I'm watching something where there's like lots of YouTubers doing stuff, you know, like when Minecrafters all play a series together or something, that's like something that I'm fine with people cutting down on, because you're gonna get repetitive stuff anyway. But I just know that I prefer seeing, you know, the full gaming experience from other gaming channels. So that's what I want to do here. Create more of the content that you love. If the kind of content you like doesn't exist, go out and make it. We really gotta get that bin fixed. I think I will probably... Dang it, that's not what I meant to do. Get rid of these windows, so before I go back around, let's sell them. Sell them. You, go there. There you go. But it doesn't look like, we needed 3 whole packages of the marble, but oh well. Man, it's coming to, like, we've spent a full house flipper day working on the house, but I'm not ready to stop it. Like, this would be a perfect time for me to sign off on the video, say goodbye to everybody, and say, you know, we're gonna pick up on Halloween, but I'm not done yet. But if I keep on going, this is gonna turn into like a 2-hour video, which is, you know, probably my limit. So I think what I might do, if you'll forgive me, I know I just said, oh, I don't want people to miss out on what I get up to. I might leave it off here for you, continue doing this myself for the evening, or between now and my Halloween recording, and then show you what we've got to decorate after I've done some of the finishing. Does that seem okay? You probably won't miss much, just, you know, me constantly having to buy and sell things that I've put down wrong. You know, it doesn't feel right if we're not finishing over by the fire in this raggedy ass chair. I think, you know, we will sell and replace this eventually, but like get a similar armchair as an homage, like all bricks in. Yeah, this is who we are. We are the home builder. You know exactly where we are and where to find us now. But yeah, I hope you'll forgive me if I work on this a little bit, just so that we can like spend all Halloween just focusing on putting pumpkins everywhere and having fun with that. And then as soon as Halloween's over, we can get right into doing like an email job and then working a little bit on our house, back and forth, and I think that'll be the plan. Okay, I'm gonna stop putting off. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody, and I hope you have a good weekend and a fun October full of scary movies and scary games, and I'll see you all on Halloween night. Bye bye.